Hey, hi everyone. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's the girl. So, therefore, we are going to have a conversation today. So, what is the conversation we are going to have today? Let me just play with. Let me play a little bit before I can get what I want. As you can see, what we are going to talk about today, okay, it is about what we are talking about today. If you are just coming, don't forget to press the like thing. It's about the famous century talk of help your man, help your husband, help your husband. Good evening, my sister. You are welcome. You know, for a long time now, we African women, we carry man loads for heads, like say Nagala. And we are the only women that worry so much. Oh my God. Espera, ¿qué pasa?
Que ya está toda otra cosa que habías hecho. Ven.
No, te he dicho antes que hacer un video.
Mamá, ven.
Mira. Ya ha salido del video, ¿no?
¿He salido en el video?
Vale, ya ha salido. Mira, ha salido. Ok. Go and sleep, Abby. Oh, yeah.
No, porque tu otra cosa está.
No.
Está.
Antes, I told you I'm going to do video now. Come, Roya, stop. Antes, I told you I'm going to do video now. That I'm going to do my video. You said, okay, you are going to bed. Then why did you jump back? Roya, go now. I'm coming, okay? Give me kiss.
Kiss?
Kiss.
Vale.
Un beso. Okay, bye. You see these children. So, I always say that we African women, we worry so much. We worry so much about everybody. Roya. Back the door for me.
¿En la puerta?
Yes.
Vale.
Thank you. So, I always say that we worry so much about everybody. We will worry about religious aspects. When we die, if we are going to hellfire, if we are going to heaven. We will have boyfriend, we will worry about the boyfriend, whether he go chop, whether he go bath, whether he go comb in hair. We will worry about everything. We will find work for her. We will live our life. That is why you see most of the African women, they are not really into themselves. Either after a lot of struggle, stress and everything, they will not enjoy anything. They will just have baby and start rearing children. We worry so much. That is why many of us, it will be difficult for us to live our best life. It will be difficult for us to enjoy our life because we too they worry about everybody. We will worry about our mama. We will worry about our papa. We will worry about our uncle. That is, we worry about everybody. We don't have time for ourselves. The only person we don't worry about is ourselves, how we feel. That is why you see many of us are so angry. Any little thing, we are so angry about everything because we dey worry too much about everybody. We will carry a grown-up man and we start to worry about the grown-up man, aka husband. You will see a African girl that is 20 years, we have 50 years old man. She will worry about whether the man coming here well, whether he bath, how the house will be, if she will go and bring money for food. We worry too much. We are the only women, when we are getting married, when we dey marry, You will see that will take you to corner. When you get to your husband house, respect your husband. Do this, so do that, so they will advise you, advise you, advise you, advise you, advise you. You will not even see them advise the man. You don't know, say, giving only you that advice alone self is a big burden these people are just giving you now. You have to complete the assignment. We don't think about all those things. We just live as we like. That is why you see many of us are not happy. Before any small thing a fight, before any small thing a quarrel. That is why you see many of us are not living our best life, because of we worry too much about everybody. What I'm going to say today, it is about the famous help your husband, a lazy woman, help your husband, that we have been saying for years. Many of us have done help your husband, help your husband, help your husband, to the extent, if we see the community where we for they do those help your husband, many men are so lazy. Many men are lazy youths from that community. And if you look at the community where women don't help the men have to do a lot of things. They have to do. I will block you. Stop. I don't want your comments today, please. Okay, this is my channel. I put whatever I want in my channel. Whatever you want to do in yours, I will not interfere on it. Apart from that, you are not a lady. This is a conversation of a lady. I don't know how you know how I end up, my brother. I don't know. So you already know how. Maybe you should explain. Apart from that, that is your own business. So therefore, when you see the community where they do, yes, that is what it is. Okay. So when you see the community where they do help man, you see a lot that the women are single, the men are lazy youths. You see them. I sound very, very bitter. Even my second name is bitterness. Are you okay? My second name is Pepper the Gang, bitterness, pepperish. If you have other one, just drop it there, okay? I will not help, okay? I will not help. I follow you people narrative of help your husband, and I see lazy youth. I will not join to create lazy youth in my society anymore, okay? The help your husband narrative have made a lot of African men not providing for anybody. Even many of them cannot even provide for themselves. So many men today, because of help your husband, they cannot even complete €3.50 for kebab. They cannot even produce €3.50 for kebab. If some go to Madonna, if their women don't open their wallet, the Madonna are not go complete to chop. That is the height of laziness from so many men. Okay? Let the women step back. The next step is let the African women or the women that are engaging in helping their husband, potentially them to be lazy, let them step back and let the men be a man. All over the world is the men that are creating wealth, working, doing a lot of things while the women support. After you have, okay. I've already told you. And if I don't need a husband or I need, that is my headache. I don't need the type of husband you people are, or you people are trying to force on some certain women, okay? I follow this you people's narrative of help your husband, help a man, whatever. I don't want to partake in creating these lazy youths all over Africa, that they are all over internet looking for where to scam women, as if the when you talk about money, the money is solely for the women. Then themselves, they cannot generate money that people will be asking for. I've told you, I've answered what you just wrote before. I said, let the women step back and let the men step up to their duty to be a provider, take care of their women, take care of their children in a situation where a woman is paying every bill, a woman is doing everything, the man is going to step back and just sit down doing nothing. They will sit down doing nothing. When you talk about wealth, most African men, they don't generate wealth. They generate babies, bunch of baby mamas factory. That is what you see. Why do you think that under 5 years you will see 4 babies or how many babies? It's because they are not working sufficiently. Because a man that is really working, he plans his life properly. He won't be having baby all over everywhere. You see them baby mamas everywhere because they are not. When you talk about support, I don't know the type of support you people are talking about. The support from a woman should not be duress. Your support is not duress. Your support should not be that if your wife cannot support you to parent this month, that your house rent will not be paid. Okay? That is not a support. When your wife cannot pay, if your wife did not bring her support, life be not complete. That is not a support. Okay? When we are talking about support, we know what support is. Not be support for basic things, crayfish and nonsense. Support your wife na dey pay house rent. Support the wife go dey pay light bill. Support your wife na go dey pay for your car, insurance, everything. You will just look like a baby there, but at the end, you will start demanding respect. You will start demanding for respect me or do this or do that. You can use Bill Gates to make example now. You can use Bill Gates to make example. Maybe the type of support you people want, you African men want. I think if that was the support Bill Gates' wife gave to Bill Gates, I'm not sure say you will be using him to make example today. Or I don't think you will be using him you will add him to the successful men today. Are we Africans? How many Bill Gates? How many Bill Gates we don't create? How many Dangote when government carry money give? Una go see count and join billionaire. Una go see count and join millionaire. We are talking about real normal people, partners. Not be my wife must bring money today, if not while I will start. I don't know what you are writing. I don't understand that your write-up, sir. So what I'm saying is that help your husband, help your husband. If you don't help your husband, the man will work and work and work and become old. Okay? Okay, that is how you were brought up. Okay, I see I see that many women do excess. Many women overdo their support, and what your father understand by support then now not be that is not what many men understand by support. You are talking about your father. That is the amount of lazy youths that we are seeing now. The concept of marriage then was another level. Some men have shame, some men have respect for themselves. Good. Maybe that is the environment where you are living. Where we are living is a different case, okay? I think maybe if there was that support or build each other, whatever you are saying, I think we will not be the biggest fabricator of single mother, separation, men that will turn overnight and say goodbye to their family, to their wives, to their children, and start going after another woman. We will not see men that are baby mama fabricator all the time. Why are they baby mama fabricator? Because they see women that can take care of their children for them, because but you don't know my life. You don't stay with me. You don't stay with me. So you will not know anything about me. So don't just worry yourself. You can assume, you can say whatever you want, but that is none of my business, okay? because you don't live with me. You don't know how it is. So I'm just doing my own business here. You can say whatever you want, okay? So I'm saying it now. For me, what you mean when you talk about husband or talk about whatever you want to talk about, marriage is not a badge of honor to me. But a good marriage, it is a, when you talk about a good, a healthy marriage, where a man know their position, the woman know their position. I know what marriage is all about. Not be, let me help my husband with pressure. Let me help my husband with pressure so that he will not leave me. Or if I don't do it, maybe other women will do it. That is what, why you see so many of our women are so desperate, so desperate, because it is all about, let me help him, let me do this, let me do that. How many women have you come across that have really dedicated themselves into their relationship, into their marriage, doing excess at the end of the day? If we are going to measure it by how many help you render to this man, many women have spent their time, their career, everything, and still get dumped. So it is not all about you helping, putting all your 50 or your 80% in a man's life, okay? I don't care, okay? I don't care, okay? I don't care, because you will see so many marriage counselor. Maybe some of them are not even married, but I think if it was to do with African people, they will say it is because you are not married. Because the problem is that the truth always bites many of you. You don't like to hear the truth, especially you, the men. Many of you are so insecure. Many of you are being hurt or by what I'm saying, because you don't want most of these women to open their eyes, and most of them learn in the very hard way. At the end of the day, they learn in the hard way. So I'm going to put it here, okay? If you like, watch it now. If you don't like, come back and watch it again. So that's my message, that women should stop helping all these men. African women, stop helping these men. And that concept that you people have of, if you are helping a man, the man will get, a man is working alone, the man will get old. Look, let me tell you, good evening, my sister, greetings. If a man is working, the man will get old on time. Hey, I'm just laughing at many of you people, because many of you will get born at the end of the day. You as a woman, if you are working, I know many women that work 10, 11, 13 hours safe. Many of them look old. Many of them, they look tattered. Many of them, they look in different way, that they are not even attracted to their husband anymore. Their husband don't even look at their face again. Only what their husband is thinking about is the salary that is coming every month. If there was no salary, with the way they look unattractive, they are not romantic, because they work so hard. Because a woman was not created to work excessively the way many women or many black women work nowadays. They even work more than their husband. They will work outside and they will come home at the same time to come and work. Because many of you create that law that because I'm an African man, I cannot clean, I cannot cook, I cannot change the baby, I cannot do this. But imagine a house where a man practice, I cannot do whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I will not even take advice from a married Nigerian women self, because many of you now, I've already read it with years, that to take advice from Nigerian woman, he get to not get prick for house. He get to not get bola for her, because many of them are stigmatized. Many of them, they don't soak them. They don't soak them with the blood of Akia. So they cannot say the truth, because many of them, they are living in a falsehood, a false marriage, a marriage that they are passing around. So it is difficult for them to advise you. You cannot expect a Nigerian woman that is receiving beating in her house now to come and advise me to leave my home, that where they beat me every day. She will not advise you, because she will say, me and they manage my own, they go. Why will I advise this woman to leave? That is what we have been seeing time to time. A woman that the husband is not providing for, she will not come and tell you that that you should look for a man that provide for you. Even if you see say your husband they provide for you, so if you go say you be mugu or you charm the man. That is what it is. You cannot even find the truth from the ones that are married. They will not tell you, because many of them are living in a falsehood. Before you see the relationship that is really transparent, where the woman is upfront, where the woman can say what she really wants, it is difficult from the perspective of the women. It is difficult. Oh, see you. What do you know? They say where you never were carried, where you never go, you never were carried then. So chill and watch, okay? So there is no way. Now, yeah, because most of the women, they want to appearance, they want to apparenta, say, I get a husband. Some of their husband is just like a TV that is there. Some of their husband is just like a computer is there. They don't really function as husband. So what do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me? What I want to know? Woman, what do you mean transfer? What obligation do you have to explain their marriage to you? But there is no way I will know that your husband is beating you, your husband is maltreating you financially, you are under financial abuse, spiritual abuse from your husband, and you will come and advise me. There is no way I will take your advice. There is no way I will take advice from you that your husband is at home 24/7. You will go to work, come back, come and cook, come and clean, come and do this. Your children, your husband is at home. All your children are making nyanga everywhere. There is no way I will take advice from you. If before I advise, the real advice I've seen from women are women that are not entangled, they don't have entanglement of bonla. It's women that don't have entanglement of bonla at home. Okay? Support will become co-head of the house. That is how it ends, where me come from. Many women have called it support. Later, the support, some of the men use to shift the responsibility to them, and they begin to carry it. They will carry the load for years. And when you start to take off a man, you make him to save his money. He will be saving his money that he will use to impress another woman. That is why when you are sharp, you allow them to take care of you. Real men, you allow them to do something for you. Okay, that you are talking from the perspective of a man. You are a man. There is no way you are going to tell me what I know, because I am a woman. You are a man, unless maybe you have what we have there. That is, look, this thing that many of you normally call bitter women. I have seen it. I have gone into the psychology of many of you. That is how many of you shut the conversation we should be having for long. That is how many of you shut it up. And many women were so shy because they believe that the moment they start to talk, the moment they start to speak about their experience, the things that they observe in the community, people will call them bitter. And many of them don't want to be called bitter. Like me, I had that name to my name. I will go and do my passport self. I'm going to add it to my passport. Okay, I will add it to my passport. Bitter, pepper them, real dog. I will add everything, because me, I don't even care whatever you call me. That does not represent me. I know who I am. I know what I'm talking about. So that is none of my business. Whatever you call me, bitter, that is my second name. Okay. So to the extent you see many women even faking marriage because they want to belong, because they cannot take the pressure of the society, of the community, of the group of women. I was talking to one of my friends that used to fake marriage. I said, why are you faking marriage? Who are you going to fake marriage for? All these women, that are managing their husband, all these women that one leg dey inside house, another one dey outside, is this the women that you are faking marriage for? Is this the women that you are trying to give appearance? You cannot even tell me what to do. You cannot tell me what to do. I am talking based on my own experience and based on what I've seen time to time. Okay, if you have your own experience and you see that the camera is free, YouTube is free, you don't pay for it, and if they pay for it, let me know, I will pay for you. Just put your experience there. I know so many women that resonate with what I'm saying, that I'm not lying. And I believe that the numbers we always contradict what I'm saying, because in our community we have so many women that are single mother, so many women so we see a lot of them every day. We see a lot of women that have been disappointed by most of this lazy youth, most of these men that want you to take care of them. If you go to Facebook now, you see a lot of men trying to scam women. They don't have integrity, they don't have respect for themselves, they beg for money, they try to scam you if you are not sharp. So I don't see what you're going to tell me. Help your husband. If not, he will work and behold. You see Chinese people, they work 24 hours a day. You don't see them go hold. You don't see their women shouting, my husband, because he's working, we hold. You see white people here, they work 65 years, 67 years before they will pension. You don't see their women. Let me tell you, I have been married for 15 years before. Okay, I'm not a child. I have a daughter of 17 years. Don't tell me I'm not married. I base my comment on whatsoever. Okay, I've been married for 15 years. I divorced because I want to. Okay, because I cannot live in the dysfunctionality that many of you are living in. Okay, and number two, the nonsense that most of you normalize as part of your life, I cannot normalize nonsense. Okay, that is number two, because a lot of things that is not normal, you people make these women to normalize it, to feel that, oh, it's good, but no, that is not a problem the way I sound. That is not a problem the way I sound. But I know many of you are dysfunctional. Yeah, I say so. Many of you have a mentality that is not used even in the Wakanda village. Okay, and you say you live in civilization. So for a woman to say, okay, my husband is working, I'm going to be supporting him so that he will not get hold. So that is like a bit somehow surprising. Okay, because these men that you are supporting, that you don't want them to get old. Okay, these are the men tomorrow, after you don't work, you don't old. If we see that your oldness, that old, when you talk, say, when you don't want make that man old. Because I never see where work for the make man the old. Okay, you have never heard that before. I think that make me tell you something. Say, wait till you never hear, you never reach there. For say you doesn't want your husband to be working too much so that he will not old. Let me tell you, that is why I said I can't take advice from so many of them, because they are stigmatized. Their problem is that is the real love they have. They don't know what is called marriage. They don't know what is called a home, a functional home. Not be okay? So stop it. There is no way I will say I don't want my husband to work because I don't want to be old. I don't want him to be old. To be old is age, not by working. That is what is making so many men lazy in this part of the world today. They work go there. He goes, I know I work my waist, I know I work this one, I know I work this one. But create something, you cannot create anything. You cannot create anything, but you don't want to work for other people, and your brain is not working to create something that you can live on. Then your wife will become the government wife. Government will be feeding them and the children. And the woman will still be worried like, I don't want my husband. I don't want to mention anybody name on my channel. That I don't want to mention anybody name on my channel. You can write whatever you want to write, okay? So therefore, not you don't want you don't want your husband to get old before working. But you can work and work and work for 20 years. This man, the moment you are not okay, or you cannot take care of yourself, you will see that man go carry the next girl wey no dey even work, and nails go long, everything. He will carry that girl and start to marry her or friend her. That work wey you no want make it work, make it for no old, he will be working how many hours and take care of that girl. That is not your business, my darling. Just that is not your business, because I don't want to hide you out of my channel. So I want you to be there, and you put all these comments because it entertain me. It makes me to laugh at you, because it is normal. It is normal. Yeah, nothing happening here. Yeah, nothing happening. Bye. Maybe you are among those men that are working their wife 24/7. If your wife no work, our strength no go complete. So that is not my problem. I have no problem about that, okay? But me, by my own experience and other people's experience, I'm saying that you having that mentality of you don't want a man to work hard and take care of you because you don't want him to get old, for me, it is like a joke. And the moment you see other women, maybe they are not working really the way you are working, or they don't feel like working, or their husband don't want them to work, because there are men that don't want their women to work, and they take good care of them. They secure them. That is really, really what important. Not be by go for how many hours work come. Your husband no will never touch you, don't shout. Una no will never enter any argument because you are stressed. You are stressed. Any little thing you don't vex because you dey stress. So that is what it is. So you can write whatever you want to write, because it can pay. At times I want to bring some conversation, but because many of you have a very closed mindset, it is difficult for you people to understand when somebody's talking something that is not really functioning in the community. The problem many of you have, why there are so many lazy youths. You people cannot see it because you have a very closed mindset. You want to live the way you were living 20-30 years ago. A woman get to pack wood for back, pack wood for hand. That wood, when those women pack yours, and many of you men cannot even pack it. The wood that these women pack in the thumbnail of this video, many of you men cannot pack it. If you pack it, how many years you will buy? So is that a support? These are the women that told you to support your husband when load one kid them, when they pack for back. Many of them are suffering. When I see a message, I will go and check where the message is coming from, the source of the message, okay? If I see that you are in the struggle love, you struggle for love, you want buy man, you don't even, you have like, you that is, the message is not legit. I don't listen to it, because I know many women are going through patchy relationship, patchy marriage. They will do anything, they will pass any message to console themselves, okay? That is why for me, I am not going to take care of any man. I am not going to babysit any man. I am not going to be stigmatized by any man that because of your bonla, I have to keep you. You can sleep in my house, you can work. When you are coming to visit me from Italy, I have to pay your ticket, I have to buy your drink, I have to buy your food. Oh boy, you never ready. Oh, you never ready. Because many women, they don't even have anything. They don't even have anything going on in their life. They just want this man. Okay, let this man just come, and then He will just be with me at home. I will cook for him. I will cook for him. He will eat and all those stuff. They don't really have anything going on, because a woman that have something going on in her life, she will not. Good evening, family. Good evening. A woman that has something going on in her life, she cannot just like jump into a man's life or meet a man the first time. You will pay the man's transport from Italy to come and visit or stay with you. The man will be staying in your house. The man will be doing everything for you. We saw it the other time on a live video where the woman was, before a little argument, the woman was telling the man, you will pack out of the house, because the man never have a home. I think maybe if that man was working, he was really working, took a loan, buy his own house, I don't see where that woman will come out with that language of very hot tea. I don't see where that woman will come with that. So my ladies, don't be deceived with all these women that are pitying me. That is how they have problem. They will start to pity these men. They will pity them not to go to work. They will pity them not to take care of their children. They will pity them not to. They will carry big load on their back. The moment you talk to them, you will see they will be annoyed. They will swear that every little thing they want to go and carry juju, because they are not relaxed in their husband's house. They don't have peace of mind. It's everything fighting, because they are overworking themselves. They are overworking themselves. A woman that is really relaxed, a man is taking care of you. Why will guys? Do you know the work that has to do with motherhood? If maybe you are working for yourself. Not be if you not bring your hand strength today, now wow. If you not bring your hand strength today, you know how it is. You will be protecting a man not to work because you don't want him to be old. Make you old, huh? Make you say, this man go to replace you immediately. Even if a man is old, a man is 60 years, he go see woman wey go see marry am. Nedu 1K, how many years a day? He still find Regina to marry. That is where you will be worried that if your husband work too much, he will become old. It will become old. So you have to support him. You have to support him. You have to work. You have to support. Why? Support is from the heart. It is not under obligation. This support, we corner it to this side. Many of them don't allow the men to leave home to go and work because of, they call it support. From support, the man will now get tired and start staying at home, doing nothing. They call it support. We that is from Edo State, where we do support go on to breastfeeding a grown man. All our women that have breastfeed grown man, wait on again. Our farm market, I'm gonna put comments here. Let me see how it goes for now. Support. It now becomes a day as I know if you do anything. If woman do something for me, I they use this woman, they chop am. When I chop and finish, I think they chop and finish, go pick another girl will not support them. Abi. So when you people begin to see those support, because some women are stuck in a marriage, some women are stuck in a relationship, some women are stuck whatever they have, they begin to give advice. You will see the one that is a single mother that is not ready to do anything with her life apart from to collect single mother money and not really updating themselves, upgrading themselves, leveling up themselves, their life. You will see them say, who marriage help? Who? Because they cannot marry. Because no man find them deserving to be married. If they tell you that who marriage help, don't mind them. There are benefits that goes with marriage. There are a lot of benefits you get, a lot of privilege you get, a lot of society. That is something one way or the other you get when you get married to a man. Not when you sit down with a man 10 years, 15 years, you are cooking, you are giving him privilege of a married woman. Why didn't you just, if you people don't value marriage or whatever, why didn't you just see every man in the street and put a food on the plate and start serving all of them on the street? Why did you allow them maybe 1 week in a relationship, 2 weeks, we start cooking, we start cleaning, we start doing this, we start ironing their clothes, you will start doing everything practically for them? Why? Because when you talk about boyfriend, I don't think boyfriend enter for you to clean, to cook, to do this, to give her money, to pay rent. No. I don't think those one enter. But you will start to do it because many of you are so desperate. The desperation is the problem we have with many of you. The ones that are stuck in marriage, you say, wait till you take marriage do. 15 years you are with a man. No marriage. What is the need? Every man desire to get married. Every man in their heart have a woman they want to marry. Even if they are with you for 20 years, they don't marry you. You are feeding them, doing everything for them. If you like, have the last baby in your womb for them. They will still leave you and go and get married. Whether not by bride price or whether not to wear white gown, they will still get married. If you like, carry one of your eye, give a man. You say, take this one of my eye, take. He will take that your eye, he will go and use it to look another woman on a marriage day. Because I see most of us, we are so desperate. We are so desperate. We do everything to please them because we think that if we don't do it, we will lose it. I've seen somebody that was with a woman. This woman will not even allow flight to touch this boy. But the time the man left the woman, broke up with the woman, the man expand immediately, becomes successful. I've seen women too that have break up from some certain or controlling situation. Me too, I'm a living testimony. I break up from a situation where I was doing good, but something was really suppressing me down. Okay? I have to break free. I know how my life have developed for the short time now. So why will you be worried about somebody will be say, not be you with come this life, the day where your man born you know there, and you are not doing better. You will see the man that you are working how many hours for, that you are betting their children every day. He will dress very fine. You will look seleke. You will look dirty. You will work and work and work to the extent he will be telling the girlfriend that this one, I beg that dirty woman, I beg this one. Because you choose to put yourself in that situation. As you are doing that, you are tying somebody's son down. You are tying their success, you are tying their time, everything down. And if it is if you are doing it because you think that because of that man will stay with you, you are wasting your time. That is why you see many women, old women today, they are looking for boys, small boys to friend. They are looking for small boys to follow, because the time they're supposed to secure their man, the time they're supposed to get their man, when they got they draw hand together, that time they take until they break melon. That time they take until they feed boyfriend. When you finish feeding your boyfriend, finish, who you can say go be the husband, when you have already spent your time worrying about make man not old, and you become old. Because we women, we mature so much. If I see some of my classmates now, I mature past many of them. But you can't become old. Una see now, any small thing that say this old woman, this, especially as you don't drop, you don't born, they brand you old be that. Even a man will have 70 children, they will not call the man old. That is why you have to be wise and think about yourself. You have to be wise and think about yourself, not be other people. Because all these people that are pushing you, telling you do this, do that, their energy is focused on men. Their energy is focused on helping men. Because right from their home, they don't already engineer many women to fail right from their home. Many of their parents don't program them, say, let your brother first choose, let your brother first go school, let go get up, go wash plate, go do this one. They leave all these men. They don't fair, like they'll fair. No, so if you want play, but you tennis, you fair toss. They don't fair do one small. They don't fair teach them, say, this man, whatever. Later, when they start to the dates, be that say many of these women, they don't have a father, somebody that a real man, a father in their life that will teach them what being a man is. There is no role model in the life of so many of these women when they engage in this type of situation of feeding men, taking care of them, carrying a man before them. Every man for this life, they have sense, they come with sense. I think they should be able to plan their life. But the moment you start to adjust their sense, you adjust their personality, you adjust everything about them, they will not think properly. They will not think. You will confuse them. And the moment when they know that time don't reach, they don't, mumu don't reach, you will see they will go. They will go. That is why you should not follow all this. Now so our mama talk, now so our sister talk, now so go and look at the people that are talking. Look at their life. That method that they are using, is it working for them? Just take a look at it first. If it's working for them, just look at it. You have to be wise. We black women, we are taught to think about everybody apart from ourselves. At the end, before you look, 40 years don't stand. Bam. Community where woman will be 30 years, you don't want to old woman for their high. Is that where you should be playing with your youth? You will play with your womb. You will start betting children for a man that have no legacy, no example, nothing, no integrity. You waste your time where you will take, enjoy, come from there, choose better man. No, you want to carry liability. That is why you see today, many of our men, they wait make woman send a transport. One woman be one sending transport for Belgium. One woman be one sending transport for. When you begin to pay transport for a man to come and visit you, don't you even see that is a red flag? A man that can even go to Western Union to go and collect money, we want to buy. A man that can collect money from Western Union to take buy tickets, come see you. Just know say, na bad market, now you just start so. And if it backfire, it no go good. That is why let a man be a man. Many of our women, they will not allow them. That is why we dey breed problem. We dey breed. We dey manufacture lazy youth every day. Lazy youth go start from our mothers. They go papa, they pepper them. Because no fatherly role. Many men, they don't know how to play the role of a father. Especially these lazy youths nowadays. They don't have integrity. Many of them don't have shame. Many of them don't have good example to show their children. So at times it's difficult. That is why you as a woman, before you marry a man, you have to use that way they call looper. Now loopers pay the color for it. You take and tell, watch the man very well. Watch his value, integrity, what he stand for. Not be every man, not be man. Every man, not be man. Because he carry gbonla, he not mean say na man. Because he wear trouser, he not mean say na man. We still they wear trouser. You have to watch very, very well. You have to watch very, very well. This lazy youth of nowadays, they are everywhere. Now who go marry them, they define. Very soon, they'll say, Shukudi, I pay your bride price. Oh yeah, sit down. They go count out for the woman leg. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not saying a modern word now. I'm not gonna say no problem, not me. Who marry each other, not me. Who marry each other, not me. You see their life. But they go, yeah, say one man get money, they want to go steal from the man. Who marry each other, not me. We need to be real to ourselves. We need to be really real to ourselves. Because the pretense, the fake life is too much. And it's destroying our men. The problem our women have today, now our men. So the problem that our men have today, now our women. Because if you look many laws where they put for Africa there, now the men are talking. Now so you go to sit down. Now some women supposed to sit down. Now some women, okay. Now some women supposed to do this. How can a man create law where be say you will be woman go come dey follow the law? Make they create law for themselves. You as a woman, you should know what will benefit you, what will be good for you, even when you are in your husband's house, how una fit take coordinate on yourself. Not be a man where you know they see menstruation, no they see nothing. Then you go create law. How you want to sit down, how you supposed to talk, how you supposed to do this one. What happened to your own brain? What happened to your own brain? Nothing. We need to be wise. We need to be very, very wise. The community where we come from, too much lazy youth. Where they find one, no one give them. And they lazy, they ungrateful too. Their ungratefulness now grade 1. Gratefulness, ungratefulness, greediness now A1. We should be very, very wise. Okay? We could not fall for at the end of the day. You can't see woman of 40 years. You go to find 30 years old boy. You go to find 20 years old boy with one marry, with one friend. Wetin happen to your 20s, your 30s? Because they not teach them nothing. They don't teach them. Many women need to unlearn to learn again. They need to learn a lot of things again. Because we come from a place where we say, no, we don't normalize nonsense. We don't normalize a situation where we say no makes sense. We normalize waiting disgrace. We normalize waiting. That is a situation where we say real man, normal man for some other place, they go to shame. We normalize them. You don't want make man old, but if you buy old, some women today, why their husband gets second wife? Because their husband feel say they don't old. Now, make I bring second wife, one young second wife come. That is how many women take get second. Some of the men say, okay, the woman don't stay with them finish. Now, the woman don't want to damage goods for them. Make I bring you one come. Now, those one be the men where you know I made them old, made them not work. Where be say the company where your husband for the work. Now, Oyibo wait maybe 80, 90 years get them. Maybe now the second generation, I didn't even get the company. Second generation. All the family where don't fund the company. Many of them don't go. Now they are children now. So now third generation for some companies for this Europe. Now third generations get them. Man, you don't want to make man to work. You need to support them. Waiting make when they do for this Europe. Government. I go give some of una food. Government, I go pay school fees. Government, I go buy pads. Government, I go buy book. Government, I go do this one. Una not still let the men rest. Una still carry their hand. Sign back. Handcuff them for back. Handcuff their mentality because those ones, many of them don't get sense naturally. Naturally, many of them don't get sense. They will sit down morning to night. They will drink. They will gossip. Tomorrow they'll still go. They old, they go. Not be work. I go see 40 years old boy. I don't want to work. I don't want old. When be say the country where you come, where you from, export your laziness come. People they pension for 67 years. Some people see they 80 years. They don't pension. They see they work. At your 40s, at your 30s, you know what work. The work they break waist. The work they do this. Your wife go they ginger you. Now that one that they call the motivation, Say when that one they asked me yesterday for my video, say waiting woman will come they waiting woman will come they do waiting woman will come they do for you. And if you know one, if waiting she will come they support you. That is where it will get brain for the come him. A man no one work at his 30s, at his 40s, no one work. You don't turn to government wife. Your children will start to grow, start to ask you questions, say, Mama, why are you at Papa, why are you at home every day? I don't see people when their children they really ask that question. Why are you at home every day? You don't work. Which example now they create for our children? Many will not get the belief, say some of our children will be the governor, president, senate. They will have good office for this European country or even Africa. What example, what curriculum many of you are really writing down for your children? So we're not going to take social money, we're not going to live for one house, we're not going to do this one. Is that all? Is that all? Record of crime. Some parents, some men, all their time in Europe is crime. They say they do business, so now business they do, they will go carry money, they will go carry this one. The wife got the potential for that one. But you cannot you cannot motivate your husband to do 8 hours job every day. And buy a decent house, and buy a decent car for the family, and pay for books for your children. You cannot give a man a responsibility, but it is easy for you to complain, say they work, make you no old, because waiting many of them they protect now that care, and they care most old as age they go. That is why that una says urge, una need to bring them down. Una need to bring it down, because it is not all about click better for relationship. That one not be the starting and not be the end. You have to bring it down. Many of you now, that thing, you can protect it with your life. And most men, they are just there like that for you. They're just there like that. Not until when they don't tire. That protection, that work that you don't want him to work, you will see him working. He will buy car, give your girlfriend or your wife. As he just meets that girl, maybe after 3 months, you will wife and life and direct. You wait there 15 years, there they cook, they give him privilege of a wife. He will dump you. That is how men is all over the world. Some men, they need a woman for starter. For starter. They will use it to do starter. They will come get another side chick or whatever. The other one, the one we use gbame, the one we use suffer. You know, as I don't suffer for my husband, you see as a woman they talk on that day. Does that suffer count? The man, did he care about your suffer? When you were holding him down, you will catch him with this woman, you will catch him with that woman, you will forgive her. Do you think he care? He doesn't care about you. That is why you even go around cheating around, because you did there for him. If you work your salary finish, you want that journey, you will hold on. You know what it is sweet way be say your husband get money, you are doing something, but you are not killing yourself 247. Don't be do or die. When something bad, you will still see your own brain. They do something for the house. Not be do rest. Children go because mama, papa they work out, papa they enter, mama they come out, mama they enter, papa they come out. It be like okori gata. You know how flexible, peaceful woman will be say she not done that do rest to support a man. The man is doing better. Even you see the man will say he no one working, no one breaking ways. Okay, you sit down. What do you come do now? What be your talent? What do you do? You cannot be at home without working. Even a real responsible man will not even come out with that. If you don't want to work, he should have a talent. He should have something he's doing. When I will sit down, okay, your talent, 0 talent. Are you going to school? Are you going to learn something? You have to say something. Because the moment You dey keep lazy youth for house that is not working. It doesn't want to work because you no want make it come old. The other one say if your husband just come for work, he no go fit shake waist. Now that work, the many people dey work. Now only your husband no fit shake waist. Now that one until they kill the motivation of so many men. Now that one until they kill their career because at the end it start and end with crick button. That is how it start and end. How they take the shake waist, how they not take the shake waist. You cannot get a man wey be say, for example, on a day 10 years ago, not be as the man till they, I don't know, as it they do for bed, not be say go till they do for after another 10 years ago. Everybody the age more or less, everybody that is they say everybody at least more or less things they change. Why be say many of them cannot change along with it? Instead, now go enter into different maniatic something for our head. They think different things. Now, when man they work, because why? Because many of them something no they really they go on for our life. People don't have talent. You don't have anything that you are thinking. More saying that go collect my government money. You can't also. You can't do business. It is all about batik. The next thing I get belle, the next thing I born. That is why that is the reason why you should be worried whether man want old or you know go old. That is the main reason you should be you are worried. It's all about that bed matter. We need to go up that because that is what many men are even using to hold so many women for work. That we allow them spiritually to really involve with them. They will allow them to absorb their energy through bed matter. At the end, you become so bonded to this strange man. You become so bonded to this strange woman. You become so into this person, say you no fit do anything without them. And you know this relationship is not a quality relationship. You doesn't see this man as your husband. You doesn't see this woman as your husband. Because of cricket matter, you will so bond with that man that it will make you they go crazy. You know what make the man carry cup. You know what make it carry rubber. You know what make it do anything. You know what make I say, no, baby, sit down. No, baby, sit down. Baby, do this. Baby, do that. Are you a slave? You be slave. If they do you, you no go see use your sense think. A woman, they support, they do whatever a talent be. But not be do rest. Not be do rest. As many men, they do one. Even many men hide the red for government money as the matter come reach. Many of them hide they red for government money because what else are they thinking? Nothing apart from money. They don't want to see money for their woman hands because they look and say, if money there with this woman, even though it's not common 1,000 or whatever government money, they believe say the woman don't blow past them because they already limit their belief. They already limit their success. They already limit their self-confidence. What did they fit get for life? Their expectation of wealth, of success is very limited. That is the problem many people have. That if your success is not limited, your expectation is not limited, I don't see why government money or social money benefit could be your headache. Why can't you create something? What will happen to your talent? Let's say the work, they break waste. What happened to your talent? Because I believe everybody in this world have a talent. Everybody have one good, bad. Everybody have a talent. What happened to sitting down, putting something together and start doing it? That one say they break waste. That one say they make person old. Too much dysfunctionality in our society. Too much dysfunctionality with our women. Una need to wake up. Una need to take care of yourself. Una need to allow this men, una free them from the bondage, because the problem most of the men have is you women. You dusty women, pick me women. Both the married, both the unmarried ones, both the queen of the rings, they will not allow this man to rest. Immediately they catch one. If that man ever exhausts their energy, exhausts their ancestors, exhausts everything about them, they will not allow that man to go. Never. Not until they have nothing to lose again. Then when I'm talking about it, you said I'm bitter. Bitter is my second name, okay? Because I've noticed that we Africans, we dismiss conversation with, hey, she's bitter because man leave her, because man do this. Who cares? Who cares? Now only one man did this world. Is it only one man that lives in this world? Me, I have a lot of option. I have a lot of option. I'm not that woman that is waiting for any one man. I feel I start saying no man don't put ring for my hand. I have option to date and choose whoever that is ready. So the least you should be worried is about me. The least you should be worried about is me. Okay? We don't go school, come back. All those man. Wow talk. I don't do it. Since when I take get sense, when I take observe a lot of you people's behavior, what you people call marriage, the concept of what you people call relationship, I've observed it a lot. And I see it was full of mess. I think that was why it was easier for me to leave. Apart from the society or the environmental influence that was in my marriage, it was easier for me to leave because I have already foreseen so many behavior that I find very disturbing, I find very dysfunctional at that time. Even when I was growing up, I grew up with married women and all. I see the way a lot of characters and behavior that for me is not really okay to work with. And that was why it was easy for me, because what you might find as normal, for me, it might be damaging to me. What you might find as okay, maybe somebody some behaviors that some guys can show to you, or a man can show to you in front of your children, I might not tolerate it. You know why? Because I don't want to breed another future problem. I don't want to breed another future failed husband, failed children, failed husbands. Okay? I want my kids to be responsible, to be able to care and provide for their children, for their wives. While the wife, we produce and care for my own grandchildren to be who they really want to be in life. Not because everything's normal. Everything's normal. Very soon, you people will start normalizing ritual in that country, because everything seems normal to many of you people. And it's not normal to me. I'm very sorry. It is not. I know when I was having my own issue, they will say, yeah, so now so Africa men be. Africa men they cheat like me. The moment I know, you can, we are dating, or we are married. Because when it comes to my relationship, I give what I am supposed to give in my relationship. I give it time. I give everything. The moment I find that you're cheating on me, you're wasting my time, I not get time where they see, I go front, I go back. That was then. I don't do go front and go back. The moment I see I'm not comfortable with you, you are not doing what you're supposed to do, you are laying down with another woman, unless we are doing the cheating together, we will say, baby, let's cheat together. Baby, let's cheat together. If we are not doing it together, the moment I know, I'm dumping you. If you like, go and bring your ancestors. There is no going back. I have to learn how to say no. I have to learn in this community how to drop the ball and turn back. I have to learn what is good for me, not what is good for everybody. It took me time to learn it. And when I did not learn it, I have true pains and a lot. That is what you should know. And that's what we dey do am. Is it benefiting you? That's what we dey do am. That's what we dey do am. Is it making you happy? That's what we dey do am. Are you living your best life? Or you just lock yourself into the collective struggle? Or you just lock yourself into the collective followers? Follow. Is it really benefiting you? That is the question you should be asking yourself. Many of you, you are loyal to the struggle. You are loyal to the community. Is this person that you are giving your loyalty to, is it returning the same thing back to you? That is the question. Is it returning this person that you are supporting, that you don't want him to be hold, you don't want him to do this, you don't want him to be a provider 100%. Is he really showing his capacity as a human being? This person, if they reach his potential as a man, is he really fulfilled as a man? We talked about fulfillment for part of women the other day. All of you were crying. So men cannot find fulfillment with you. Somebody told me, he said, well, when my baby mama left, I was in pain. But later, I was happy because she left for good. She left for me to grow. She left for me. A lot of things started to happen in my life. I didn't even know that I can sing. I didn't even know I can do this, I can do that. Why are you at times so afraid? Why? You should be afraid to do something that is good for you. Why will you sit down and pick up information from people or from people that are engaging in struggle love, people that are patching their life together? Do you know how difficult it is to patch an African marriage together? How to fake it? How to join it? It is not an easy situation. You see all these women today, they are so pissed off. They are so annoyed. Every little thing, romanticism is gone. When the husband will say, kiss me, I better leave me, bro. You know how many shitting that woman don't carry? This one they tell me, say, make a kiss her. Or one, I better not kiss me again. Go cleaning. You know, that reaction alone, this one, inside mind, this one will sleep with everybody. Not kiss me again, so I don't put spit on my face. How long? How long? He pay you like that. That man, how you to say go pee? You begin to forgive his cheating. You begin to allow him not to provide for you. You begin to allow him not to provide for your children. And you think, you have children, oh, you have children, oh. If somebody do that to your own children, for a man to be working, what of the Chinese people that are working 24/7? They build up a big empire today. Chinese is everywhere. What about the Europeans? What about other people that are working? Now work 1K African man. I wish my son to work as he can. Make him work to his satisfaction, to care for his family, to create a legacy children. I don't care. If they work, he bring money come house now. The more you work, the more you have a good home, clean house, food, everything will be okay. So why would I be a mother-in-law that will be worried whether my son they work for a wife or if they work for children? Well, that shouldn't be my business. Now you can't take for the show if they work. At least you won't have a husband that is standing in front of the supermarket to beg. You won't have a shorty husband. You won't have a man that is trying to scam people on Facebook or scamming people or carrying a white powder everywhere. Because the integrity starts from home. That is what many of you don't understand. At the end of the day, you want to protect them. Are they protecting you? Are they? No. That is why you have to think about yourself before you do your aproko, before you do your overprotection. Spanish says sobreprotección. Pampering, cuddling. You don't cuddle them, cuddle this men. To the extent safe, some don't even know what they are doing. Some are so confused. If they see the women that they are supposed to be with, they'll say no because the thing make them look confused. Say, am I still with my mother or am I with my girlfriend? The thing they confuse them. And my girlfriend I did with, so I've been at my mother. Some of them want to be their mother. A man, he remove the romanticism. He remove everything from the relationship. You will see relationship go cold because you want to be his mother. May go come, you know, go drop money, food go dey grand. You know, go do this one, everything dey grand. What about you? If it was you know they see mama go pay house rent, you go or papa go do everything. You know, go worry yourself to go and look for a job. Many of them. But when you don't have all those privileges, you will start looking for a job. You start looking for something to do. That is how it is. We should allow our men to take responsibility of their life, of their marriage, of their situation. Stop hijacking it with lame and rubbish excuse. People walk over here in the Western world. In Spain, I think it's 67 years they were debating for pension. And you will see a 30-year-old man doesn't want to work. Africa, the same thing. They give one complaint. They come here, they give the same complaint. We need to stop. We need to grow. We need to stand. No, they look on ourselves globally. Look at ourselves globally. To this, nobody have respect for our women. Men will see you for road, they will call you. They don't know if you are married. They don't know if you are not married. Me, I'm embarrassed at times. You will be pregnant, they will be calling you. Can a black man be calling a Oyibo woman that is pregnant? It's not done. Because mentally, you all people already know that it's married somehow or something. You know that woman is occupied. Even many of you, those kwaka toasting that you people normally toast in the street, you don't do it with white women. Because you know their men are marriageable. They do it to us because they will say many of them are single mother. Many of them are carrying car up and down. That is it. That is the impression we give to outsiders. That is why you have to allow the men to stand and be a man. Okay? That is the conversation of today. Okay? So, tomorrow we talk more. I know I'm so busy these days, but anytime I have time, it took me 1 hour to organize this video. It took me 1 hour to organize this video. Go and sleep, go and do this, go and do that, go and do that. Before I could organize this video, it's not easy. I love teaching. And for those people or those men that have a very close mindset, what I'm saying might be strange to you, because that is not the way you taught the women to do it. But there are things that you begin to do all the time. When you see that it's not favoring you, it's not making you so happy, it's not giving you your best life, you have to change it. That is what I'm doing. And it's really, really good for me. Many women are doing the same thing. They are really, really finding results on it. And many men are benefiting from the situation, from the changes. It makes a lot of lazy youth to realize themselves. When the first woman tell you say go work, when the second woman tell you say go work back the door, you will go and look for work now, abi. But when they are dragging you upon, or you are lazy, you don't have a job, everybody is dragging you to come and stay in their house. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years that you will waste, you already threw away that time in your life. And you woman too, that don't want them to be old, you are already throwing away your life, your time. The time when better man will take see you, come wife you. Time when you will take do better thing for your life, career, whatever, you will leave it at home, cooking for another woman, future husband. When you are doing boyfriend stroke wife, you will forget your time. Later, you will start dragging the husband that belongs to small children. Problem does start be that. So I love all of you. It's the Real Edo Girl. My channel is all about to better yourself as women. If you have been through difficult situation, you have to rethink, you have to unlearn, to learn new things, to better yourself, to live your life. We don't have any other thing about this channel, maybe to bash or to hate on anybody. No, this is the place where we drop it raw and strange. The message is very strange because it's not what we are used to. So I love all of you all. It is the Real Edo Girl. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye bye everyone. Bye.